just about ready to go. And today's starter, Jackson Rutledge.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go now. Now here is Kyle Baker.
Kyle Baker.
The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. He wastes no time on this one. His 21st of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box. Got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And now it's going to be Roberto Clemente. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Bird. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next Pirate to hit. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. His 2nd of the year. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys. Look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Next to hit, Ralph Kiner. That one's in there. Strike one. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the ball.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Up against the wall and brings it in. There's a Pirates lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Honus Wagner, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the power hitting catcher, Luke. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning. It's 6-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Martin Digo. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Yeah, the batter now. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 8-0.
Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jackson Rutledge will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Trevor Williams on the pitch here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Williams.
So the lineup flips over, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Kyle Baker. Splits the plate, 0-1. The Pirates up big in this one, and we're just getting started here in the top of the 1st. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Roberto Clemente, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Man at first, Ken Griffey Jr., the next Pirate to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and
now
2 gone.
The shortstop, O'Neill.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. In the air, right side. Garrett on the move. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run across.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
And here is Honus Wagner. Base hit. 1 run in already. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a row.
Bases full, 2 gone. Up next for the Pirates, Lou Gehrig. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 14-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
On the pitch now for the Nationals, Yoan Adon.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, base is empty. Martin Digo digging in now. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
The left fielder, number 7.
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That one ripped left field. Gone. A laser to left. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 16-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one hammered. Garrett going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And it's going to take me the entire break to count all those runs. That was nuts. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Pirates lead it 16-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Clayton Kershaw. What do you have on him, Siggy?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
So coming into the game now on defense, Colin Holderman. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. We go to the bottom of the first. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Here's Dave Martinez lined up for the Nationals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Adone back to work. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 17-0.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, to me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much. With it, just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Chad Green.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 20-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over.
Tanner Rainey into the game. This is his first appearance of the season. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Lou Gehrig. Well struck right field. And it is gone. They go back-to-back. That's his third home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 21-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit?
Here's Martin Digo stepping into the box. Digo with a big-time blast. That one is long gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 22-0. I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out, and that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
One out in the second.
Second baseman, Kyle Baker.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there, all over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out to get the jog around the bases.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 21.
So digging in, Roberto Clemente. 1 for 3. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Smash
The
that one through the
center
infield
fielder,
for the
number
knock.
24,
When it's hit that hard,
Griffey
it makes it
Jr.
very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ken Griffey Jr. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Into the second deck it goes. His third home run of the game, and they add on. It's 25-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Pitching change here, Mason Thompson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So one out, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Thompson, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 26-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One out, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Colin Holderman. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Stepping in, Chad Green. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls it in on the run. And Now into the game, Jordan Romano. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 68.
And a pitch.
Jordan.
And first offering is fouled off. Kershaw fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kershaw deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a big swing and a miss. Garrett collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Leading off the pitch.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Digo. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Laser could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Oh, the throw is wild.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Roberto Clemente, the next Pirates to hit. Now a rip into left center. He's got it, and there's 1 down. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And they tag him out. So how about 3 for 1? It's a triple play and an unorthodox one at that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas.
The designated hitter.
Kershaw back to work. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That drops in, plays it on a hop. Now a long throw to first. Gets back to first, no problem. A run comes in the play. And now Stone Garrett on the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly.
Up next for Los
First and second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Fought off foul. Derek Shelton out of the on the mound now for the Pirates, Johan Oviedo.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So
swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Ken Griffey Jr. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
The third baseman,
so a man aboard, Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. 4 out of 4 with 2 homers and a couple of singles. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
The batter, number 35.
Man at first, Colin Holderman, the next Pirate to hit. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one drilled left field. It's a bomb.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Swung on, belted. Garrett going back. Reaching for it and brings it in.
I tell you what.
Kyle Finnegan gets the ball now.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Kyle Baker. Throw to second, and he's safe. Swing and a base hit. Robles quickly throws it in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now, Roberto Clemente makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Eddie Rosario.
Eddie.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
One strike.
Strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Catcher.
He's 0 for 1.
Ruiz.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Garcia stands in now, looks at that one inside. Right down the chute, and the count 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Baker under it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ken Griffey Jr. And here it comes. Lined, and that's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Colin Holderman, the next Pirate to hit. Left field, way back there. Out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jordan Weems. This is his 3rd time out this year. Jordan Romano, the next Pirate to hit. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first. One away here in the 5th. Smoked to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another milestone in his fantastic career. Home run number 500. A great moment here as he joins an elite list of the best power hitters in baseball history.
You said it, Boog. The club he's joined is pretty much the who's who of great sluggers, and he's proven over and over again that he's one of them. I'm sure this is a big weight off his shoulders, and when he gets a chance to sit down and reflect on what he's accomplished, he should be extremely proud. Congrats, man.
And the batter now, Martin Digo. Digo with a big-time blast. That one is long gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Well struck left field. That's back. That's long gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Junior stands in now and watches strike one. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. And there's a strike.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, bona fide five-tool player, and every one of those five tools was elite.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here is Jordan Romano. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the DH for Washington, Lane Thomas. Right side, Romano. And he handles it himself for the out. And now here is Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Oviedo, in his third season, he features a changeup, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Holderman takes it in for the out. 2 down. Here's Victor Robles. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Kicks and fires. And Robles spoils it. He stays alive. 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dylan Floro.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Garrett going back, tattooed to Tatertown, and gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Roberto Clemente. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 down. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Crush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. That one ripped. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And he lays down a bunt. Slings to first, and they're happy to just get off. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Hal Newhouser.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Garrett, batting with one down, takes a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Oh, he can't hang on to the throw.
Hey!
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Eddie Rosario. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Pirates up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. New inning getting started. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Martin Digo. Now a screamer into the outfield. Robles makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Mickey Mantle, the next Pirate to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, square.
That one ripped. Hits the fence. And he's out on the tag.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
At the plate, Roberto Clemente. There's a line drive to left field. Banks off the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And foul ball. Now the 0-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Ralph Kiner, the next to hit. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one's gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here.
5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance
goes to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Out to short, Holderman. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first, Luis Garcia digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. Newhouser, multi-time All-Star. He features a changeup, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Back in Washington, D.C. We go to the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jordan Romano. The pitch. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. And here's the catcher, Lou Gehrig. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. And a foul ball. Floro, a 6'2" righty. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he can't come up with it. Around first, heading for 2. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And now the DH, Martin Digo. Now a drag bunt, third base side. To first, and he beats it. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Bottom of the 8th. And now up for Washington, Victor Robles. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Goes down looking.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
On the ground to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down. But that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
looking. This one pretty well decided at this point. Back here in Nationals Park, we go to the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. Floro back to work. That's in there.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Here's the tag, and he's out. So the Pirates' batting order turns over. Now here is Kyle Baker. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So it's no run. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Ruiz stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Garcia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. 1 strike away. Right through there, got him. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at